Hola mi amigos, Aniko here once again. So, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I will add Happy New Year. Actually, there are two things inside there that I want to speak about, and I won't speak about them, all of them in this video, because in this video, purely I want to concentrate on Christmas. What is Christmas? What is the origin of Christmas? Who is Santa Claus? Okay, but I want you to know that originally the year should not even have 12 months. How many months should it have? That will be on another video. So today I want to dwell on Christmas. What is Christmas? When did it begin? And where? You understand? So before we continue, before we dwell into these things, my friend, mi amigos, don't fail me. Please subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, ring that bell. I mean, hit the notification button, comment, my friend, and like. Mi amigos, I always call you that because we are great friends. If you are viewing my contents, you are my friend, okay? If you're telling friends about these contents, you are my friend. So let's go deep into Christmas. As I have said, Merry Christmas. But what is Christmas? Christmas is said to be the celebration of the day of the birth of Jesus Christ. It's like telling Jesus Christ, Happy birthday, Lord Jesus Christ. But was Christ really born on December 25th? The answer to that question is no, with capital letters. Christ was not born on December 25th. So when was Christ born? Nobody knows. Nobody knows when Christ was born, because there are no written records of the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay? Even the modern calendar, we say it is dated from the days of the birth of Jesus Christ. It might be true to some extent. The Gregorian calendar actually was created by Pope Gregory. But Pope Gregory didn't know the exact birth of Jesus Christ. The person commissioned to make and establish the current calendar, the Gregorian calendar, was known as Dionysius or Dionysius, whatever way you mention it. Dionysius. Now, he was a monk, and this monk was commissioned with building this current Gregorian calendar that we have, and he wanted to establish the calendar in accordance with the birth of Jesus Christ. But as I have said, the records of the birth of Jesus Christ, nobody had them, nobody knew them. Jesus Christ came from a lowly family whose records were not kept. So, who else? When they realized that there was a king called King Herod, whose actual records were kept, they used the timeline of King Herod's reign. That is what we are using as the Gregorian calendar. When you say BC, yes, it means before Christ, and AD means Anno Domini. Yeah, BCE means before Christian era. Now, we can just relate these days with Christ's birth because King Herod reigned actually during the same period as the birth of Jesus Christ. Remember, he's the one who killed children below the age of 2 years. Okay, so that's how the calendar was formed. So nobody knows the date, the day, the month that Jesus Christ was born. Okay, so what is Christmas? Why do we celebrate? How did we come with the birth of Jesus Christ to be on 25th of December? This is how it came to be. In the Roman paganism, there was a celebration known as Saturnalia. Now, what was Saturnalia? Saturnalia was a celebration of the Roman god Saturn. Saturn was a god of sowing and planting. You understand? So, not Satan as in the devil, but Saturn as in Saturn. That was Saturn. And so the celebration of Saturnalia. Now, Saturnalia was not actually celebrated on December 25th. Saturnalia was celebrated from December 17th, 3 days from December 17th. But as days went by, they continued to extend the dates from 17th, it was 3 days from 17th of December. Then it went to 7 days of December, of 17th of December, from 7 days of the date of 17th of December. That goes to 24th of December. But now there came an emperor whose name was Constantine. But before we come to Constantine, what were the events of Saturnalia? Saturnalia involved a lot of celebration because it was majorly celebration. Okay, partying, dancing, drinking, sharing with the poor and those who doesn't have, giving freedom to the slaves at least for the 7 days of the celebration or the 3 days of the celebration. It was just a day of being joyous. There were no works being done, just like Christmas, we don't work. Okay, it is a holiday. It is a holiday. Okay, it is a holiday. It is a holiday. So that is how it was. They used to slaughter pigs in sacrifice for this Satan god of theirs, and they will eat the meats in the streets, they will marry, they will speak, they will talk, they will drink, and they will free the slaves, as I have said, for the slaves to be able to enjoy. They will be given freedom to speak, freedom to talk to one another, freedom to do things that they don't usually do for the 7 days of celebration of Saturnalia. Now, when Constantine came into the picture, as you know what Constantine did, the whole history of Constantine, I will share it in a different video, my friend, because it is a powerful history. So when Constantine came into the picture, he wanted at least to unite the pagans and the Christians, you understand? And so Constantine, in the year 362 BC, no, not BC, 362 CE, Christian era, Constantine established Christmas. So Christ was not born on 25th of December. Saturnalia was being celebrated from 17th to around 24th of December. So Constantine decided to unite all the people and tell them, okay, we will have a celebration. It will be called Christmas. It will be on 25th of December. And that is how eventually Saturnalia was abandoned for Christmas. So there are many other celebrations that we don't know how it came to be. Like, for example, the Easter. All these came from the Roman paganism. Also the Halloween. For the Halloween, we had Samhain, but that is not also for today. Today, we are digging deeper on Christmas. Okay, so as we have established that actually Christmas was not the date where Jesus Christ was born. It is actually Saturnalia. It is a pagan festival. Yeah. So, yeah, it is a pagan festival. Now, coming to the celebration, the gifting, Santa Claus. First, let us dwell on Santa Claus. As I have said, all these celebrations, the giftings, the joy, the drinkings, they all happen during Saturnalia. You understand? So how did Santa Claus come? Now, Santa Claus actually has many attributes to him, many historical attributes to him. There are those who say he's Odin because the same way Santa Claus is painted with beards and so on, and as a wise fellow, the same way was Odin, the god of the mythical god of the Vikings. Yeah, the mythical god, or the Norse god Odin. Yeah, the Norse god Odin was painted the same way Santa Claus is painted. You understand? So that is one way. There are many other ways, but the one that I will bring to us is in a Christian perspective. There was a man whose name was Saint Nicholas, who was a bishop in the 4th century in Greek. And Saint Nicholas was a good man. He was philanthropic and generous. Yeah, he said to have performed many miracles. One of them raising 3 young men who were dead, who were killed actually. So his name was Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas, Sinterklaas. Saint Nicholas, Sinterklaas, then Santa Claus. You understand? So Saint Nicholas is the one who is always portrayed as Santa Claus. Though, as I have said, there are many other historical figures that are actually put in the same league with Saint Nicholas and being attributed to Santa Claus. Also, apart from Odin, we also have the god Saturn, who was also portrayed with the like in the same likeness of Santa Claus. There are those people also portray the angel of death, yeah, the grim reaper, the same way, because you see the Santa Claus with his staff, the grim reaper, and so on and so forth. So before Santa Claus became red, started wearing red clothing, actually he was wearing, some people say it was green, and but actually the known one is it was tan, not red. The red one was drawn by someone known as Thomas Nast. Thomas Nast is actually the person who is attributed with the American cartoonism. We call him the father of American cartoonism, Thomas Nast. He drew Santa Claus, and is actually the person who painted him with the red clothing. But Nast, the painting of Nast was of a little figure, Santa Claus, a little Santa Claus who could climb chimneys, slide over chimneys, give gifts to kids, and sometimes he was drawn as a gnome. Understand? A gnome, G-N-O-M-E, a gnome. So eventually, Thomas Nast started to draw him in a life-size picture, life-size drawings. Yeah, he decided to make him life-size. Okay, and so that's how we know him. But it's also said that the red color is attributed to Coca-Cola, which also have some truth in it. There was a man by the name Haddon Sandblom. Haddon Sandblom was actually the person who marketed Coca-Cola using Santa Claus. But even before this is around 1930s. But even before that, Thomas Nast had painted Santa Claus with the red clothing. Before that, he was tan, and some people say before that, he was green. Okay, you understand? So that is actually the history of Christmas. But as I always say, let not the history of Christmas make you not celebrate. Consider this day as the day of helping the needy, giving the poor, sharing with those who doesn't have, getting some time to relax and rest and do your stuff in a peaceful manner. You understand me, amigos? And also consider it a day, of birth of Christ in our hearts. As usual, Christians, we know, let Christ be born in our hearts every single day, including Christmas. Okay? That's actually what I want to say to you today, mi amigos. But as I have said, please don't celebrate this Christmas without subscribing. Don't celebrate this Christmas without sharing. Don't celebrate this Christmas without liking my content. Actually liking and ringing the bell. Please, mi amigos. That is for today. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ciao.